right, tonight we learned like the rocking the baby sweep. It's a very easy way for you to sweep, trap your opponent's leg, and get the 2 points, and also be able like to submit your opponent. Check it out. Let's do it. All right, so let's work on the technique here. That's very simple. It's from the knee shield or Z guard. Okay, we're gonna start here, and I'm gonna put this leg inside and underhook his arm. Okay, so it's pretty much at the same time. And actually, I put my elbow inside, underhook, kick him, and then I sit up right here. Okay, of course he's gonna get the wizard. Okay, make the hook on my arm. Oh no. You don't, yes, wake up, man. You need coffee? So if he doesn't do that, you go to his back right away. Post your hand on the floor. Again, put him on the chunky. If he does this, like, you just keep going to the back, okay? So usually they're gonna get the wizard here, okay? So once they get the wizard here, okay, I'm gonna lock my hands like this, okay? And notice that I don't let him go for the knee cut, all right? So I'm gonna step my outside leg over, okay? Like this, and now I offer him the knee cut, all right? Go back. There's a big difference. If you try to set up the technique like this, look, it's not gonna work. If you already have the leg here, and I'm trying to trap his leg, it's gonna be hard for me to have the leverage to torque his knee, okay? So it's a must to have the knee between your legs first, okay? Now you link your hands, then you're gonna offer him the knee cut. You pretty much like figure four your leg, and now you're gonna put your belly against his knee, right outside of his knee, okay? Get the wizard. He's gonna get the wizard here, okay? So now there's different ways for me to sweep him. If he's on this posture here, it's so easy for me to just lock, squeeze, and now look, I step my leg forward, my bottom leg, and then I start bridging this way. Sweep him, okay? Again, so if he's like putting the weight like this, I go 1, 2, elevate my hip, so torquing his knee, okay? And now I start coming on top without having my lower back on the floor. I cannot do this. Look, a lot of times people, they do this. Keep the lower back on the floor, and that's when their opponent go to mount, like this, okay? So make sure when you go, you lift your hip and you torque his knee, okay? You need to trap his leg here, see that? Now I can come up and go straight to side smash, okay? That's the first one. So again, from here, 1, 2, offering the knee cut. A lot of times your opponent will try to long step, okay, to get the submission. Go back, okay? We can avoid that as well. It's really easy to avoid that. Also, he can go straight to mount, like this. A lot of times, people go to the quarter mount like this, okay? Because maybe you don't find good pressure here, okay? Especially if he already has the knee cut like this, okay? It's gonna be hard for me to torque his knee, you see that? Then I need to use something else that I will show you next on the next move, okay? So for now, we're gonna do this. Step 1, step 2, I link my hands, okay? Step 3, I step forward with the bottom leg, and then bridge to the side. I can also underhook the leg like this if I want. Step and then sweeping this way. If my opponent posts his hand on the floor while I'm trying to sweep, I can easily start coming to his back, okay? If my opponent gets the underhook when I get here, okay, and actually he goes for the 411, like go for the sankaku, like long step. So if you start going for the long step like this, you don't want to end up right here, okay? I also explain this on the next move because if I show now, I think it's gonna be too much. So let's go just here. Control. Remember, if his knee's already here, over, put your knee over. If his knee's already here, it's gonna be hard for you to work. So make sure the knee is between your legs, okay? And sometimes your opponent will be in reverse de la Riva position, turn around. Go reverse, like this. So you can do from here, you cannot do from here, it's hard. So what you can, turn around a little bit. Okay, what you can do from here, it's work with your outside foot and make a hook on his shin, like this, like shin to shin hook. And now you kick his leg. See, now you put his knee between your legs, that's when you start torquing the leg and get the position, turn around. So you can get the underhook here, okay? Or here. You can hold like this. All right? Step, and then start sweeping. So don't be like Daniel. You gotta make the wizard, okay? So it's like, you gotta make the wizard, okay? So the reaction of the opponent is naturally get the wizard. Nobody keep the hands on the floor like this. All right? Let's work. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. If you are on the reverse de la Riva, your opponent is trying to knee cut, you block him. I showed you a couple variations on how to attack his neck from here, like kicking the leg and then start grabbing his head, like last class, right? So we can use this technique here. I'm gonna scoop myself out, keep the frame when I go for the shin to shin, okay? Don't take the leg out to try to get here because then he's gonna get super close to you, okay? So you need this space here. It's just your foot going against his shin to kick his knee between your legs so you get the space to underhook his arm. You can grab this hand here just to avoid him from get the guillotine or chin strap, okay? So now we are in this position here. Of course, like from here you can work on deep half. There's a lot of things you can do from here. The technique that we're working here, stepping the leg over, like locking, get the body lock. And then I extend the leg here right now and let his kneecap go right on top of my thigh, okay? So I offer him the knee cut. So I don't usually wait for him to knee cut. Go for the knee cut. I don't wait for him to knee cut. Go back. So I am the one doing that, okay? I extend my leg and I get my hip right on the side of his leg, okay? So I'm here on this position, okay? This guard here is very strong and super powerful, okay? It's good to do against wrestlers. It works really well. So once I get here, now remember that Daniel, he can do the long step. Okay, you can start like long stepping like this. All right, go back. So when I feel like he's gonna do the long step, I immediately need to bring my hand here on this side. Raise your hand. Levanta a mão. Right here, okay? So in front of his leg here. So I'm here. As he go for the long step, I go here. And I underhook with the other leg as well. Because if I don't do that, he's going to figure four his leg, figure four a leg. Fecha o triângulo. Like this. And then I'll be with my leg trapped here. So he's going to control my outside leg. And he's going to start like working to get heel hooks or leg lace. Right? It's going to be a nightmare for me. So when I'm on this situation here, okay, I know, wizard, I know that the long step can come, okay? If the long step don't come, I just start doing what we did before, okay? So that's why it's very important and good for me to underhook this leg. Because now if I underhook this leg, now he can no longer go for the long step. But sometimes as I got here, he's gonna do it, okay? Go, I go here. Okay, and then I come up like this, okay? I just want you to get the momentum of like getting the underhook with your arm and with your leg, the outside leg, which is the bottom leg, okay? So the top leg will be the leg that's between his legs when he step over. The bottom leg will be my outside leg. So as he's turning, I go underhook his thigh and underhook his leg really quick. And then I start bringing that way, okay? So when I'm here, okay, and since my opponent has the wizard, it's going to be a little bit harder for him to get the long step. So I feel like those who wants to get the long step, they let go the wizard really quick and then they go. Because then they use this hand to control the outside leg, okay? Or to grab her head, or attack her neck, or go to attack the Kimura, right? So if you keep the wizard here, like this, it's gonna be off balance. I just push his neck here. It's not gonna be good for him, okay? So I use the momentum, okay? As I got here, he can only long step if I pass his knee to this side here, if I force the knee cut, like this. Now he can start going for the long step. I know that can happen, okay? So as I'm here, wizard. All right, so I got here. When you start like long step, go long step. Really fast, okay? Right before he got the figure 4, okay? You can get out, please. Adam, come here, please. Lay down. So when I get here, Adam will set up the position on me, right? I got the wizard. He's gonna start like torquing my knee, and I feel like I'm in danger right now. It's really awkward for me to long step with this hand here. I need to let go and get the long step like this. And at the moment that I do that, you're gonna put this hand under my thigh, right in the front of your chest. Look, his hand is right here, between his chest and my thigh, okay? As I'm going for the long step, look. And then he's gonna underhook with the outside leg. So now I'm on top of his leg, of his hook, okay? So it's easy for Adam to control my thigh here and just come up with the head really close to my chest, okay? Because if his head goes away from my chest, I can get a triangle, okay? Just make sure your head is really close to the chest of your opponent, using the tip of your toes on the mat so you can drive the weight on top of him, okay, again? So the way you're gonna do, it's really slow first. I react like this, go Adam. He goes 1, he's gonna torque my knee right here, okay? I'm gonna step, and then he's gonna underhook, just like that, and then he come up. Boom, right? Now I recover the guard, okay? Same thing. 1, 2, Adam's gonna long step. I use the moment, okay? Then he's gonna recover the guard. Just keep playing like that until we go super fast, okay? So first we go like in this speed, okay? Really slow. But then later I'm gonna long step really fast right now, okay? Adam, go. So I go here, you torque my leg, and then I go right there, exactly. The most important is not even the arm, is the hook. Sometimes you're not gonna have time to get the arm right there. If you get the arm, it's better, way better, okay? Because your opponent can go back. Look, let's say Ada doesn't put this hand behind my leg here, okay? So let's say I go for the long step, and he just put the hook here, put the hook on, the other hook. Yeah, like this, all right? I can, from here, underhook his arm and go back this way. And because he's not having that arm inside, I can start passing his guard. But if his arm is behind my leg, and he got the hook here, okay? When I try to go back, it's even harder for me to go back right now because he's gonna keep my knee close to my chest, you see? So you gotta fold the guy like this. So if you bring the leg this way, he's gonna feel more comfortable, okay? Just make sure you bring your knee towards your chest. Now it's really hard for me to come back. Even if I go back, he can go to my back here right now because that hook is behind my leg. Okay, so he can create more scrambles with the hand under the leg. Yes, JP. Can
you backstep when the person has a body lock on you?
Yes.
You can still backstep?
Yeah, you can. Yeah? Like, if Adam is here and then he's like torquing my leg here, I just look. I step my leg here, look. No problem to backstep. But you see, like, if Adam force the hug right here, I will feel comfortable. Even if you make the hook on me, make the hook here, I still feel comfortable here. Because now if Adam try to go on top of me, look, I can start getting like Kimura on him. Or if he come on top, I can go guillotine on him. You see?
The body lock doesn't prevent you from...
No, because I'm on top and I sometimes very sweat, right? So it's way better, as soon as you feel your opponent he's getting the long step, you have the body lock. As soon as you feel he's getting the long step, let go. Exactly. Just do it. Okay, and it requires a lot of repetition. Okay. Any other question?
So the person on bottom, you always prefer to get underhook if you can.
He always what?
So underhook the leg to block the.
Yeah, always here. And even like, let's say if his arm is right here, okay, on this side, he got this here, underhook my leg right now, he can still like get the underhook like this, okay? But of course, it would be way better if you go right when I start going, okay? You understand?
Well, I remember at the beginning, so like the very beginning before you have the body lock, you get the.
He can get the underhook on my leg, yes. Like this one here, yeah. Then I can long step right now. Now I cannot long step. But one thing here also that happens when you underhook my leg, it's like it's harder for him to come up. Okay, it's hard for him to come up because this arm is trapped. Okay, he's blocking me from going that way. That's why he needs to bridge and torque my knee out like this. Look, and then start turning me this way because you can come up, right? But with the body lock, you can. All right, you got it? Any other question? No? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so what I do here, if my opponent already have the knee on this side, like he's already here, okay? So it's really hard for me to bring that knee inside, right? So he's already with the kneecap on the floor, right? Before, he was with the kneecap off the mat, kind of like I'm doing reverse de la riva, right? This is more comfortable for me to get the shin to shin, right? Putting the hook from the outside leg, kicking his leg. Now I'm able to keep his knee inside. But now if his knee it's already here, right? It's hard for me to torque his leg, okay? And sometimes when you're setting up this position, go back there with the knee. So when you stepping the leg over, look how I step my leg over. So at first I'm here, right? I go like this, look. Both feet goes inside. Then I torque his knee. Then I extend the bottom leg and let his kneecap be on the floor. It's kind of like it's a sprawl position here. It's a sprawling position. You see that his knee is not like in the same line of his hip. He's not like this. He's like this. And that's how you maintain your opponent. It's more like you force him to sprawl, then you can torque his leg more. Okay? So when I'm here, I go like this. I step my feet inside. I start like torquing his leg. And I keep his knee there, look. Right? And now, look, I can torque his knee. Now here I can torque if I bridge. Okay? But if his knee is like aligned with his hip, turn around. If his knee here is aligned with his hip, like more like this, now the torque doesn't work much. And what happened here, many times your opponent goes straight to mount on you. You start passing it to the other side like this, and then you start feeling uncomfortable. Okay? Maybe you're gonna get this underhook, but it's still like low over your arm. Then you start sprawling, attack your neck. There's a lot of things you can do here. Okay? So to prevent my opponent from going straight to mount, I'm gonna apply the hook on his leg with my arm right away. Let's say your opponent has a strong knee cut here. He's on this position here. Look, I go underhook and I go here, like this. Okay? Now try to mount. He can mount. He cannot bring the knee to the other side. So now I'm here. And now try to go the long step and get the figure 4. He cannot because my arm is on the way and I can start going to the sweep if you try to long step. Okay? But if your opponent is smart, he's gonna feel like, man, I'm here. If I long step, it's an easy sweep for him. Okay, I'm not gonna sweep. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna let him pass your guard. You're gonna open the leg like this. And there's different reaction right now for him to be on top of you. If he stay like this, I pinch my elbow against my body here, my left elbow. I pinch over his forearm. So I trap his forearm on my armpit so he doesn't post the hand on the floor. Now I walk towards him and I start bringing his head, shoulder, over my head and bridge like this. So I sweep him this way. Okay? It's like a self-defense sweep, you know, like when they headlock you. Okay? So you're gonna, I call this like nana nene. It's like, means like rocking the baby, right? So you're here rocking the baby, right? Putting the baby to sleep. So he's on your lap already, but you're down. So what you're gonna do now is like moving forward and then bridge and bring his head to the floor, right? And once you feel like he's on that position, I'm pinching my arm here so I trap his forearm on my armpit, inside my armpit, so he doesn't post, okay? So look at this. Notice that I take advantage of his wizard here. Once I let him pass, I trap his arm here. It feels like more kind of like a knee cut and trying to pass like this, okay? I cannot go to his back. He's too heavy on me. So what I do, I bring him up and then I turn, okay? But then the second reaction that he will have when I'm here, he's gonna try to drop this knee on the floor and face to me. Like exactly, like he's gonna face to me right now. Keep facing to me here, Adam, like this. Now I cannot do that, look, it's hard for me to bring that way. It's not gonna work. The first one works if you feel his hips is on your stomach here. Like if it's sideways, then I go to the first one. But if his hip go away from your belly and you start dropping both knees on the floor and try to run away from you, like yes, like this, it's gonna be hard. So I use my hand that's on his lap right here on his hip, okay? I use this hand and the hand that's on the thigh to jump with both legs between his legs, like this. So now I have my hip close to him, okay? And now, naturally, when I do this, he's gonna try to bounce me back to the floor. That's when I move him back to the other side, okay? Professor, what about if he posts? If he posts, I'm on his back. If I let go of the wizard, I go straight to the back. Let's say if I'm here with Adam, like this, and then as I go for any sweep, the first or the second one, right? Let's do the first, Adam. Drop your weight on me. I go to this, he's gonna post. Just run to his back, okay? Because the wizard, the reason he get the wizard there is to not let you go to his back. That's why everyone, like when they're playing on top and they miss the underhook, like I miss this underhook, I overhook. Not because it's cool, it's because I need that. Because if you start like a dog fight here, go for the dog fight, if I don't have the wizard, he's gonna go to my back so easy. Look, okay? It's the same when his back is on the floor. Put your hand here. So I don't be on this situation here, I have the wizard, okay? I will pass, he'll let me pass. Okay, he's gonna try to sweep me. I'm gonna post, easily he can go to my back. So easy, okay? Sometimes I go over his back. So to make even more pressure and make the position cooler. So I go here, I go like this, I go with my hand under his leg right here. He passed my guard, now he's trying to face to me. Okay, I can even like go like this because I know he's gonna try to put my back on the floor. I use the momentum to load myself and sweep him, okay? But it'll be easier for me to go around behind his hamstring and over his calf. Look, you gotta understand this, you know? You gotta understand this. When he's here trying to face to me, I go like this. Look. You see that I put my knees between his legs. 1, 2. I can even use my toes on the mat, or I just chill there. And then when you wait for your opponent to like, go back, and then you use the momentum to sweep him back, okay? So now you know, if you are playing guard, and your opponent is already here, and you can't torque the knee, you gotta work with this hand here, okay? Now, don't keep the leg trapped. Open the leg and let him pass. And now you're just chasing, like that. If you have longer arms, right, when you're here, If you can link your hands like this, that would be great. If you can link. Some people cannot. It's hard to do it. So if you can get this, it's even better. Face to me, Adam. Now he's trapped. Look. It's so easy for me to sweep him. Okay? Let's play with that. Yeah? You guys have any question? Yes? Yeah.
Sometimes I have people getting in the doors or the front headlock when I'm
Rutolos?
them and everyone else, but yeah, I'll have difficulty going for the sweep when they start attacking.
The Dars? Yeah, for example, I'm here. Come here, you, because you're smaller than me, and Adam have like longer. Go to him, Adam. So you go to the technique, you put the underhook, and then he goes for the Dars, right? Even though you let him pass, right? So yeah. So what you need to do, you need to immediately like goes to his back, like this, and then go back the other way, like this, and roll. Sweep him, yes. Because when you sweep right there, now you have a chance to escape from the darts like this. Let me show you.
Short arms.
Yeah, I need people with longer arm here.
Yeah, short guys.
Yeah, short darts. Oh, Ronaldo, come here. You have long arms. Yes. Look at that. Huge arms, yes. Cuidado que eu tô com o microfone aqui. So let's say I go here with Ronaldo. He go for the knee cut. Ronaldo. So I got the leg here. Okay, and then Ronaldo start attacking the darts here. Okay. So if I stay here on bottom, he's gonna choke me out. I gotta sweep him. When I get here, now I have chance to pass this hand here to the other side. So if I keep my arm here, it's easier for him. I pass my hand to this side. Okay? Or I can start opening his elbow here. Like this. I go with my, like a C grip here. Because now it's a little bit harder for him to squeeze. But you are in a very dangerous position here right now. So you need to, you know. So it's like, when you do it, I feel like if you keep trapping the half guard, it's easier for them to go for the darts. So if I'm here, like this, when I get here, go for the darts or not? Go for the darts? See, I start going to his back already. If I'm like on the half guard, that's when he start getting the darts. You know, I need to immediately like run because you see, my head was on his belly button here, under his belly button, go backward. So if I go this way, my head goes away and far from his arm. So now I can freely like work on the technique right here. Okay? And sometimes I arm bar like this. I take advantage of the trap, I just step over and then, okay. All right, let's go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, like thousands of years ago, I'm a jiu-jitsu dinosaur, you know. So, yeah, I started jiu-jitsu in the 20th century, okay, long time ago. So, guys, when you hear, get the position. The intention of the training is just to make sure you understand this because this is really effective. The darts right here that Jeff mentioned is when you fight people with very long limbs. Okay, they can get the darts here on you. You just gotta be careful with that. So as soon as you start to get the darts, if you bring him up like this, it's gonna be confused for him to get the darts right there. And then you can immediately like go back and then force him to go this way. Okay? So try to make sure that your bicep is so far from your, keep far from your face. Because the darts works when you connect the shoulder and the bicep against the face. So if you can like open up and pinch this elbow down, it's gonna be harder for them to get the darts, okay? So we're gonna start on this position here, okay? I have the wizard, he has the underhook, and he has my leg as an underhook as well. And he's just gonna play with that. Remember, if I post my hand on the floor, it can easily go to my back, okay? If I stand up, press, stand up. Like if I stand up and both of us are here, I see people hurting here. Just be careful with that. Because Perez, actually, he can jump with his thigh behind my legs. like this, and then start rolling this way, and then sweep me here. I see like people hurting. It works, okay, but sometimes they hurt the ankle, okay? Just be careful. So if I'm here and the person is standing, sit up, like this, I try to drive their knee to the floor, like this, and then I go, just to be safer. But it works like when you jump, just be careful, like make sure you put the knee of the person on the floor, all right? Using the hand that's behind his knee to like bend his leg, okay? So let's work right here, go press. So he's gonna get here, okay, trap my leg. And the secret is letting your opponent pass the guard. There's two ways for your opponent to be on top of you. One, go press. One is like this, okay? Squared up like that. Or like this, putting more of the weight on you like that, okay? And the difference is the bridge. If I'm like this, he's gonna bridge, and then he's gonna turn. Go back. If I'm like this, he's gonna turn towards my back, and then he's gonna use the momentum to sweep me this way, okay? Let's just play right there. Try to not lose the positions, the grips. And also if you can link your hand. And just go with different body types and see how it works, okay? All right, let's go, 1, 2, 3, go.